You know, when I was rolling for units or skins and everything like that in the holiday event, I even said to myself, hey, imagine I pulled Freerun. And I freaking do, bro. Like, I am actually psychic at this point. Anyways, boys, in this video, we are going to be checking out the brand new Freerun unit that is available for obtaining inside of the Christmas event for 2024. So without further ado, here's a quick shout out to my members. Also join the Discord, link is in the description. We play Anime Adventures a lot over there, so come join. Now let's hop on into it. Okay, so here we are again in Namek, but this time, instead of us placing down a ground unit, we actually have to deal with a hill unit, which is very cool. So Freerun is obtainable from the Icy Stars in the 2024 haul. Well, I guess it would be a hybrid event. She is exclusively a hill unit, magic wind. She has a placement cap of 4, and she costs 1,200 to place down. Very strong hill unit for her price, by the ways. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by placing her down, and on placement, she does 6,336 damage. She has an SPA of 6.6 seconds, and she has a 26.6 stud range. On upgrade 1, she goes from 6,336 damage to 13,648 damage. And keep in mind that she's only level 84, so you can add a little bit of extra damage for this. Maybe say that she gets around like 7,200 damage on placement. So you could add maybe about, I want to say like 10-12% of damage. But anyways, she does 13,648 damage on upgrade 1. Her SPA stays the same at 6.6 seconds, but she gains a stud in range. Upgrade 1 costs 1,500 yen. Upgrade 2, she goes from 13,648 damage all the way up to 22,422 damage. Her SPA stays the same at 6.6 seconds, but she gains roughly about a stud or 2 in range, putting her range at 29.8 studs. This upgrade costs 2,200 yen. Upgrade 3, she goes from 22,422 damage to 34,121 damage. Her SPA stays the same at 6.6 seconds, but she gains roughly about 2 studs in range. This upgrade costs 3,200, and she gains the ability Lightning Magic. She's also a Splash AoE, and she goes from Splash AoE to Splash AoE. She doesn't change. I don't think she changes at all, if I recall correctly. I've actually used this unit, so I know all her little tricks. So upgrade 4, she goes from 34,121 to 46,794 damage. That's a bit of a jump. Her SPA drops down to 6.2 seconds, and she gains roughly about 3 studs in range, putting her range at 34 studs. This upgrade costs 4,500 yen. Keep in mind, she is also completely traitless as well. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. But at upgrade 5, she goes from 46,794 damage to 63,367 damage. Her SPA stays the same at 6.2 studs, and her range increases by 3 studs. This upgrade costs 7,000 yen. Upgrade 6, she goes from 63,367 damage points to 79,941 points. Her SPA stays the same at 6.2 seconds, and she gains, wow, she gains over a 5 stud range increase. 42.5 studs post upgrade. That is really good. This upgrade costs 10,000, so we're starting to get a little bit pricier, but she gains the ability Lethal Magic, and she goes into an even bigger Splash AoE. Very cool effects, by the way. Now she has 2 more upgrades, so we're almost completely maxed. But on upgrade 7, she goes from 79,941 damage to 95,539 damage. Her SPA drops down from 6.2 seconds to 5.7 seconds, but she gains roughly about 2 studs of range. This upgrade costs 11,000 yen. And to upgrade 8, she goes from 95,539 damage to 126,000. Her SPA stays the same on this upgrade, but her range increases roughly about 3 studs. This upgrade costs 17,000 yen, and that is her max upgrade. Just under a 6-second SPA with almost a 50 stud range. Good night. And about 126,000 points of damage. Yeah, that's pretty good, boys. Nothing insane, nothing to like be super excited about, but hey, that's still not bad, actually. Hey, what's up, cuties? I mean, if you're enjoying the video, then make sure to not only like it, but also subscribe for more. I have a bunch more Anime Adventures videos planned, and you guys aren't gonna wanna miss them. So make sure to not only like it, but also subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss any future videos. All right, back to the video. Okay, so I thought he was gonna place down Wendy's, and he ended up placing down Leafy's, which is quite comical. Elfie with Elf Mage. That's funny. Anyways, with 100% damage buff from the Leafies, she goes up to 253,000 damage. But that's not all. We ain't done, because over here we have Griffin already placed. He's just not upgraded. We're gonna go ahead and place down our Wendy's, and we're gonna get this guy upgraded. We gotta show off that 200% damage buff. So 97 and All right, so final damage is 380k. That's really good. And with all 4 Freerens, she can absolutely snipe. So if you can, place her in like a center spot of the arena. In fact, if you placed her here on Namek, she probably could hit almost the entire arena, which is insane. So with all 4 Freerens down and upgraded all the way to the max, yeah, that's a lot of anarchy. She's quite strong. Honestly, boys, if you manage to pull her, absolutely use her as a heal unit. So anyways, boys, yeah, no, go for her. Very good heal unit, very strong, and I think she also does get a buff inside of the Christmas event for 2024. So if you can, get her. Definitely really good. By the ways, if you haven't learned how to Erwin and Wendy buff yet, then make sure to click on this video right here and learn how to do it. It's very simple and only requires a little bit of pre-preparation, but it is very necessary for all modes in the game. So click on this and go learn how to do it. Dismissed.